Ladies and gentlemen, what a time to be a wrestling fan. TNA's back. AEW is kicking into high gear. But you know the crown jewel of them all. It's time to get on that good old road to WrestleMania. And the road to WrestleMania starts at the Royal Rumble. So you already know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to break it down and predict the 2024 WWE Royal Rumble right here on Talk to 'em Wrestling. Let's go. Oh man, knock knock, who's that? Guess who? The crew is back. We
Yeah,
are back
boy.
and better than ever, ready to break down some wrestling with you guys. I gotta introduce to you guys my tag team partner, my right hand man. Can't make the show happen without him. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to the best host in the history of hosting, my man Big A. What's going on, dog? Hey man, he's always giving the rest of us his name. So for tonight, I'm gonna call him Mr. Money in the Bank. He is
Oh,
reliable. He's
thank you, sir.
entertaining as hell. And he's gonna bring that energy with y'all tonight. You ready to
Yes,
break down
sir.
the Rumble, my friend?
Let's get it, my brother.
Hey man, and for those of y'all who don't know, if it's your first time viewing, my name is Young Mark. Welcome to the Real to Sports podcast. We
Yes,
cover the
sir.
latest and greatest in the world of football, basketball, and even professional wrestling. Got to show all the sports some love around here.
No doubt.
So, Big A, you know how we start these things off, man.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday was the 25th anniversary of the 1999 Royal Rumble when China became the very first woman to ever compete in the Royal Rumble. Do you have any special Royal Rumble moments that stick out in your mind as like your
My favorite Rumble.
favorite Rumble, favorite memory, favorite contestant in the Rumble?
Well, of course, Flair. Of course, the '92, which was the best. Flair. But I would say I love 2007 with Taker and Shawn Michaels. God, nobody. That was like a WrestleMania in a Royal Rumble match. Uh,
Facts.
uh, yeah, that would be my biggest. And usually WWE they throw some surprises in there, surprise entrance. It was good to see. It was good to see Booker T come down the aisle, man. Can you dig it? Yeah, like Booker T. But man, it gets you ecstatic. But definitely '92 and 2007. What's your memory?
Probably one of my favorites. I was gonna say that '07 between Taker and Michaels
My man.
because you just had two of the all-time greats going at it right there. But I
Mhm.
also think about how surreal it was in 2020. Just watching that Rumble, things are going along, and then you think you know me came over the loudspeakers, and Edge came out, and I was like, man, it
Oh,
ain't
I
no
forgot
way.
about that.
When he made that unexpected return, and I literally jumped up out of my seat with joy. I just couldn't believe, the Rated R superstar was back in action. So it's
Word.
probably one my second favorite behind Taker and Michaels from '07.
Word. Drew to the game.
What's going on, man?
No, it's that guy. That guy right there. That
Hey,
guy.
man. FTR, the Briscoe brothers, may Jay rest in peace. The
Word.
Dudley boys, the Hardy boys, they ain't got nothing on this tag team right here in front of y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to tell you.
Team Extreme.
But let's go ahead and get into this match card, my friend. Let's go ahead and
Sure.
get this thing kicked off.
Yes, sir.
First match you're gonna break down. You got the only singles match on the card.
Mm-hmm.
The reigning, defending United States champion Logan Paul puts his title on the line against former Ring of Honor World Champion Kevin Owens in a match of the United States Championship.
Mm.
How excited are you about this match? Do you have any expectations of what we might see? Or who do you think is going to win?
Good questions, all in one. This is good, man. You got two guys that can really talk, and they're really good promos. Both of those guys. Uh, this is going to be a high flying man because Kevin Owens, for a big guy, man, he can fly. And I think Kevin Owens, dude, in his promo where he said, "I fell off this and I fell off that and this and that." I think Kevin Owens is going to do some more when he went against Reigns at Mania 36, I believe. With the
I would say which one they've had many great bouts at the Rumble.
This is the one when him and it was Falls Count Anywhere.
With the golf cart?
Yeah, the golf cart.
Yeah, that was during the pandemic. Yep.
And this dude did a front a senton. A senton. This dude like 280 doing a senton off the WrestleMania logo. That was insane. But it's gonna be something like that. I know Kevin Owens is a man. You know, he can move. Logan Paul's a good wrestler, man. He should get a lot of flowers. But I see Logan Paul walking away with the United States title because it don't make sense to take it off of him just yet. Because like, what did he win it for in the first place?
Yeah,
you know. So I think he should win, and then in Mania they should maybe do a part 2 in Mania. Because eventually that U.S. title has to come off of him, and Kevin Owens is the perfect person to carry that U.S. title, I think.
I got you. So my next question about this match, you know, because Kevin Owens can work with the best of them. You know, we've seen him put on entertaining show with the likes of Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn and even celebrities like Bad Bunny. Do you think this match going up against Kevin Owens can do for Logan Paul what Mick Foley did for Randy Orton back in the day with their hardcore match and give Logan Paul some credibility?
Yeah, he should. He should. I think Kevin Owens is going to make Logan Paul look like a real champion. You got to do that because WWE spent a lot of money on getting this guy. They're paying a lot of money for this guy to get here. And again, man, every single Logan Paul match has been at least 4 stars if you want to, you know, judge it that way. Like I said, the dude is great, man. It's too bad that he's not a full-time WWE superstar, but man, for him to come in to have great matches, you know, like with Reigns and Seth Rollins, like definitely Seth Rollins, that was off the chain. Yeah. But for him to come in like that with no wrestling experience, and he's already charismatic as it is, and the guy, like I said, just picking, Mark, being a wrestling fan yourself, one of the hardest things in wrestling is not the moves, it's the promos.
Yeah, that can make or break a superstar.
That can make it. There you go, because the promos builds the story, and the promos sell the tickets. That guy, Logan Paul, can sell some tickets. He's selling that prime drink. Who drinks that? But if he talks about it, people are going to buy it. He's a real good gimmick. Kevin Owens, again, one of the best. You mentioned he was a Ring of Honor champion. Like I said, man, the guy's championship pedigree, former Universal champion. Definitely a flag bearer for that United States title. He's already been United States champion before. That's the only guy I can see right now that can because that U.S. title, Mark, it needs some relevancy. Bad. Yeah. It's going right back down the drain. And I think, who was it? John Cena, the one that kind of
with the open challenge.
Yeah, he kind of reinvented it, but it's going down the drain because Gunther is killing the Intercontinental, and we need that secondary, man. That U.S. title is really important. So, but I want to know what you think.
Oh man, I expect a spot fest match, low key. I can't even lie to you. Yeah. I think this is going to be the match that kind of like wakes the crowd up and gets everybody excited for what's to
Oh
come later
God.
on in the night.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just going off of Kevin Owens' history, like the two matches that he's had at the Rumble with Roman Reigns, like
Oh yeah.
those have both been crazy. He did, some crazy table spots, some crazy chair spots.
Right.
He did a swanton onto a row of chairs, golf
Oh God.
carts.
Yeah.
So it's like just going off of his past history at the Rumble. I think that we're going to see a lot of spots and going to get the crowd hyped. And
Yeah.
like I had mentioned to you, I think this match could do for Logan Paul what Mick Foley did for the likes of Randy Orton and Edge when he had hardcore matches with the two of them and helped
Mhm.
turn them from, average pretty boy wrestlers like, okay, this dude's legit. He's actually tough. But yeah, like you said, I think Logan Paul retains because you're gonna need his star power going into WrestleMania, especially in Philadelphia. Like, can you
Absolutely.
imagine the heat that he would get from a rabid Philadelphia crowd with all his
Woo!
egotistical nonsense?
Philly is one of the worst towns. I mean, crowd wise, they will boo you to the rafters, dude, because they got that ECW type mentality. Like they still got it, and if you ain't doing right in Philly, man, they will get rid of you. They will boo you
Yeah,
to the moon. Bro.
the
That is
joke used to be
crazy.
back in the day, could the big dog Roman Reigns survive an ECW crowd?
That's my
That used to
sister.
be the joke back in the day.
That's my sister.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, girl? I'm gonna call you.
But
That's my sister right now.
we're gonna move along here and go to honestly what might be the most unpredictable match on the card. To tell you the truth,
Mhm.
the women's Royal Rumble match. Last year, it was won by Rhea Ripley, and it was kind of clear she was like the favorite to win. Host, I gotta be real with you. What do you expect out of this women's Royal Rumble match?
Spots, like you say, spots. It's gonna be like kind of like war games, spots everywhere. Only thing about women, man, the spots is a little they're obvious. They're called out a little bit too much. You know what I mean? Kind of like when John Cena. John Cena,
Yeah,
he called spots loud as hell. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be full of spots. We definitely gonna see somebody imitate Kofi Kingston. Somebody's gonna do that. What if it's falling out the ring on their hands, doing a handstand, climbing in the ring, or jumping on the announcement table, running around the barricade? Something's gonna happen with that. The winner, I think, Mark. Oh, I'm about to start something now. The winner, I think should be. Everybody thinks it'll be Becky Lynch, but I think it should be. If I'm booking, it should be Bayley. Bayley should win because Damage Control is already, pun intended, damaged. They're boring. It needs some excitement. Yeah, they're boring. They look like high school girls. That's what they look like. Dakota Kai is probably going to stay there because they need somebody to talk for them. Oscar, Kairi Sane, and Io Sky, they can't speak English that good. But Bayley has to go. So in order for her to go, she wins the Rumble and she challenges Io. Because we already got Becky and Rhea Ripley. That's coming. So you got the next best title is Io. Okay. Bayley needs to win that title, bro. Because Io's not doing jack squat with it. I hate to say that. And I'm an Io fan. Well, I'm a NXT Io fan. The Empress of the Sky. Yeah. Yeah, I'm that type of yeah. With Triple H, yeah, NXT. She was on the chain.
Good old days, man.
Good old days. And but yeah, Bayley needs to be a baby face.
You think it's time?
It's time. No hugging.
I was gonna say, you think if she goes back babyface, you'll get the ponytail wearing, hugging?
You know what, Mark? It'll be good to see it at Mania. You know how we see something. You know how we see something special at Mania. It'll be good to see it at Mania. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be cool to see because we haven't seen it in years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm with it. What you think, brother?
My expectations. I have complete fantasy possibility, and then realistic. I'm gonna start with the realistic
Got big
expectations. So
goal.
there it is.
Yeah, I
There it
forgot big
is.
goal. I forgot big
There it
goal.
is.
There we go.
My realistic expectation for this match, I think this is we're gonna finally have the in-ring debut Jade Cargill. I think she's finally gonna debut and get in the ring during this women's match. Um, if there was more story to be told, I would love to see her win. But personally, I don't think that you can make a realistic enough story off rip with her going after Rhea Ripley or Io Sky. But I definitely think she's gonna debut in the match and kind of show the world like why she was such a coveted free
Mark, you should work for WWE, bro.
agent.
You should really apply for WWE. You should really apply. I like your booking.
Hey,
I like your booking. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. That's good booking right there. Why
Hey,
not
man.
bring her in there and just have her just mow through a couple of people?
Yeah,
She eliminated, of course, but just mow through like at least 5 people. 5
yeah.
women, just throw them all out. Blah, 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 blah. Just throw them out. That'll
Like,
be
can you
good.
imagine like the
Yeah.
stare down and the test of strength between Jade Cargill and say Nia Jax? You know what I mean? Just staring each other down. Like they clear the ring and then they just have a moment to stare at each other in the ring and hey, that could be a good WrestleMania match for you,
Triple H, hire this man right here. Oh my God, bro. That'll be on the chain.
if Jade, like you said, goes on a tear and eliminates a bunch of people
Yeah.
and then puts the cherry on the top of it by eliminating Nia Jax,
Yeah.
that's gonna put Jade over and like really make people take note of her, especially if they're one of those WWE purists who didn't watch AEW to see what she did over there.
Holy hell.
That's my realistic expectation.
Jeez, take my money, man. Hey, what about Last Legend?
I would love to see her make an appearance, especially after that spot she did with Otis. So and one thing I do want to applaud WWE on this year, they're taking a page out of the book of AEW and being very hush hush about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they are.
Like unfortunately with WWE, stuff leaks out of there all the time, and it's like not even really a surprise anymore. But they haven't announced anybody who's participating in either Rumble. They've only like announced a few, very select few participants. So the rest of the field is really mysterious. So that's gonna work in their favor. I feel like, especially this year, when you have that ace in the hole, so to speak, in Jade Cargill, and can finally let her loose on top of the rest of the talented women you got out of NXT and on SmackDown and Raw, who might not be getting any shine right now. But
go
ahead.
I think some of your creative juices just leaked over from box to box.
What you got?
To really get this Rumble, women's Rumble, at a crowd go crazy pop, the return of Mandy Rose.
That ain't going. Well, it might happen given how wrestlers do nowadays, but let her tell it. She's making so much money on OnlyFans that she
I love to
might
see
not go back. But the Edge kind of threw that same smoke screen when in the 2020 Rumble.
Oh
so
yeah. That's true.
But
what up, D-Flock? What up, boy?
What up, man? But I feel like we are gonna get one special return though, and that's my possibility expectation.
Yeah, Jade Cargill hit a whole run with that one.
Naomi's contract just ended with TNA. She dropped the title.
She did.
At Hard to Kill. Her contract is up.
Okay.
Triple H is in charge, so I think all signs are pointing she might make a return during this match in the Rumble.
I'm a man. She did cut that out though. Cut it out.
Hey man,
change gimmicks, bro. That glitter gimmick. I mean, is it glitter? Glowing gimmick? No, that glow gimmick was whack.
It worked in 2 different companies though. She was over with it in 2 different companies. That's got to mean something, don't it?
No, hell no. She got to come back like, I don't know, man. That I don't know. The glow, I don't know. Maybe
she ain't gonna be able to come back as Team Bad Naomi. That you can't have her healed when she's making a triumphant return. And what's she gonna do? Be the Funkadactyls again?
She can be a heel, but she'll be a baby face for the night because she's making a return. But on Raw, Have her as a heel. But no. We need
I don't
baby
think she can play the
faces.
heel, bro.
We need more baby faces. It's too many heels.
She
It's too
to
many heels.
me is they'd be like trying to turn Rey Mysterio heel. I just can't see
Yeah,
it.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But
But I
it
think
gotta be a gimmick change.
I love. Hey, bro, this where we disagree.
All right,
I love the glow gimmick.
I,
I do.
I'll keep it fair. Glow tonight, well, Saturday night. I won't be like going through. Glow Saturday night, right? And then change it up because she's gonna be in the bloodline if she come back. She's gonna be in the bloodline. You can't glow and be in the bloodline.
I mean, her husband still is, but
it only makes sense. It only makes sense. Tamina's gone.
I think Nia would have been a better fit for the bloodline.
Yeah, but she's in Raw.
Yeah. Well, I got to see out and believe that one, but
don't you love
the wild card complete fantasy expectation I have for this match. Her contract status is up in the air right now with New Japan, but what the hell? What if
Sasha?
it's boss time again?
Oh boy,
makes a comeback.
That'll blow the roof off Lincoln Financial. Is it Lincoln, right? I mean, not
no,
Lincoln,
it's Tropicana.
Tropicana, I'm sorry. Speaking of Lincoln, Philly G's old. What's up, Philly G? Philly G. One of my favorite moments, Bubba Ray returning home to Philly. ECW.
Yeah, man.
Philly's tough, bro. Philly's a tough city.
It's one of the greatest tag team wrestlers of all time.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. What you about to say, Norma?
I don't know her like I said, I don't know her contract status with New Japan right now.
Mm-hmm.
But again, with Triple H being back at the helm, it's a possibility we could get the return of Sasha. And if that were to happen, in my opinion, that would have to be the winner of the match to go face Rhea at Mania. If by some magical fantasy Sasha comes back, that's the Mania match in my opinion.
But what you gonna do with Becky? Well, Becky Lynch. What are you gonna do with her? Because they already feuding, Becky and Rhea Ripley.
I don't know. I think
triple threat.
Maybe if you wanted to, but or you can let Sasha serve as like a major hurdle for Becky to overcome to get to the match at Mania with Rhea. But it'd be kind of hard for me to have Sasha return like a star of her magnitude because when she left, that women's division almost went to hell. Like she is the workhorse, bell cow, like Seth freaking Rollins of the women's division. So if she comes back, you have to give her a program and something to do because her star power and her in-ring ability kind of demands it.
Check this out, Mark. Since you said Sasha, it just hit my brain. Why not have Bayley win the Women's Rumble, damage control jumper, and then Sasha comes out and helps her. Sasha comes out and makes her return right there. And then that way, maybe in SummerSlam or Survivor Series, you can have Sasha versus Becky because Rhea Ripley is going to lose that title. Do you think it's time for her? You think so?
No. I think it's more so time for the women's side to become more relevant and prevalent on SmackDown. Rhea is literally carrying Raw like across both divisions, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially with Seth being hurt right now.
Yeah.
I got mad love and respect for Gunther, but like being able to talk, cut a promo, be a babyface or a heel, and just be like the attention grabber of the show.
Yeah.
Rhea is that for Raw right now, so I don't think you want to take any shine off of her while she's trying to do that.
But if she don't lose that belt at Mania, that means she's going on a Roman Reigns run. And I
don't think it's gonna be quite Roman Reigns. I mean, that dude's had the title since the pandemic, so I don't think it's gonna be that level of a run. But
jeez, my son was like one.
Roman won the joint SummerSlam 2020. So 2020. Yeah.
My son's only 18, so
yeah.
Damn, that is. I don't know how they carry these belts around. They must heavy. They must heavy. But wow. It's been that long. It's 2020.
Don't be like Wardlow and get your title stolen, literally.
Wardlow. That's yeah, I like him. I like
He
him.
got his luggage and car. Somebody broke into his car before a show and stole the TNT title.
Is,
So
is this a work or a shoot?
no, this was a shoot. This was a couple
Uh,
months ago. He somebody literally broke into his rental car and stole all of his gear. They stole
what is
his
Tony Khan
championship
doing?
belt. It won't even really Tony's fault, man. The dude, like I said, his rental car got broken into. Like, they busted the windows and everything. So
He's a champion.
no, this was months ago.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This was like late 2022, 2023 sometime.
Philly G said
Uh,
Supercard weekend is going crazy, but yo Okada, Dream, and Mark Briscoe for the Royal Rumble. That's what I want. The Dream, the Velveteen Dream. Wow.
I don't know about I don't
I
know
don't know
about
about
Mark.
Velveteen, bro.
Well,
I don't know.
Velveteen's going on an apology tour, so
Yeah, he is.
maybe.
Yeah.
But we
Hey,
gonna get to the men's match in a minute, Philly G.
yes,
We gonna
sir.
get there in a minute.
Yeah.
We went from the most unpredictable match to literally the most predictable match on the card. I ain't even gonna ask you who you think is gonna win because it's obvious who's gonna walk out with the championship. But we got a fatal four-way match for the undisputed title: Roman, Randy, AJ, and LA Knight. What do you think is going to be the outcome of this match, storyline wise, outside of Roman getting his hand raised at the end? Or do you think there's a small possibility Roman might drop it at the Rumble?
No. No. Reigns a win. I think Reigns should win. And I think either AJ Styles or LA Knight eat the pin. But I can tell you this: Reigns will get the win, but after the match is what's the outcome. After the match, he's celebrating, and you hear, "If you smell what The Rock is cooking." The Rock needs to be there because let me tell you why. The Rock needs to be there because you have to sell now after Rumble. You have to sell for Mania 40. You have to sell for it. The tickets is gonna sell by itself, but viewership you're gonna have to sell. And this match is gonna be between Reigns and The Rock. The title is on the line, but come on. If you're a real wrestling fan, you already know what the outcome is going to be. But it's kind of like a pointless match, but again, it's very effective. Yeah, I think The Rock should show up at the end. Roman Reigns. It's going to be good, though. Those guys, four of the top superstars in the WWE right now, I would like to see Randy Orton get a lot of shine in that match, bro. Yeah, I like to see that. And then after that, split styles and put LA Knight. Was he on SmackDown, right?
Yeah, everybody's on SmackDown.
Put LA Knight towards the Intercontinental title. He needs to stay away from the Universal right now. And put Randy Orton on SmackDown too, right?
Everybody's on SmackDown.
Oh damn. You got a lot of cats going for the Intercontinental title. Wow. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, AJ's on SmackDown. LA Knight's on SmackDown.
Ooh.
And Randy came back. He signed a contract to go to SmackDown while Punk went to Raw.
Wow, they dropped the ball. They so dropped the ball with AJ Styles. They so dropped the ball. I mean, he lost the world title. He lost the world title tournament to Seth Rollins, and kind of like then I understand he got hurt, but he come back super jacked up now. But I don't like his look. It's like he's going to dark AJ Styles when he was in.
And that's what he needs. That's why I'm excited for this match. I think this is going to be what kind of leads us back to Lone Wolf, Silent Killer type AJ Styles, like we had in his last days in TNA.
He dressed like that, but he's still regular AJ Styles.
Right, he hasn't fully turned yet. You know, one of the biggest and greatest assets of being in wrestling is long-term, slow burn storytelling.
True.
And what better way to finally send him over the edge than to have him come so close to finally getting his revenge on the bloodline, finally ending Roman's reign of terror, if you want to call it that, only to have him fall short and then take it out on the OC, distance himself from them, take it out on LA Knight, start a rivalry with him to go into Mania. You know, there's so many possibilities you could get from turning AJ Styles into that stone cold lone wolf heel, and it would rejuvenate him. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, the happy-go-lucky OC phenomenal AJ Styles kind of gotten stale. But going back to that dangerous lone wolf would really do some justice for him, and that's what I kind of think is going to be the outcome of this match.
Yeah, good point.
Yep, that's my pick for that one. So it's all down to the main event, host. It's a short card, but we at the main event. The men's 30-man over the top rope Royal Rumble match. Who we got a series of questions for you. Let's start with this one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Last year was Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. Who do you think is going to be the breakout star to come out of this match? Not saying a winner, but somebody whose performance is going to have the fans saying, hey, yo, we got to look out for this dude.
Damn, Chris. All right. I'm going to say WWE needs stars, right? We need stars. We need contenders. Why not say, thank you, Chad Gable. Chad Gable, let's say Chad Gable come in number 3. Chad Gable go all the way to the final 6, 8. You know, because, I mean, he got some shine when he went against Gunther twice. Great matches, both of them. He got some shine, man. People started to say, yo, Chad Gable's for real. And this right here would definitely put him up there. WWE got a chance to make a new star in Chad Gable. Good promo. I would like to see that. Jeez. I mean, who? Damn, that's the man. That's good, man. That's a good question. Yeah,
you know me, man.
I'm telling you throw him out, boy. Oh man, you like Barbara Walters of WWE. Good Lord. Yeah, I would definitely like to see Chad Gable. I definitely like to see Chad Gable get his shine like Gunther did, stay in there a long time. Or main event Jay.
Yeah,
that'll be good. He gonna come out. He gonna get the crowd hype. They're gonna be through the roof with him. Yeah. Let me ask you this real quick though, Mark. Do you like that Royal? I like that Royal Rumble setup. How the owl goes down and then it turns. You like that?
Yeah, because it adds to the grand stage sort of event that the Rumble is. Yeah. As long as it ain't that long straightaway like we had, I think it was 2018 with that Rumble. Yeah. That was a long ramp.
You ain't kidding. It took them like forever.
Right. I love it. Just because it makes the Rumble really feel like the special attraction that it is. So yeah. I'm all for it.
I'm all for it.
But I got some long-term booking for you.
I
think you're gonna like it.
Okay.
I would love for the breakout star of this match to be Solo Sikoa. To finally put the thought in people's minds: is this going to be the year and the time that Solo finally breaks out of the bloodline and turns on Roman in the same way that we saw how they did it with Batista in Evolution? That's kind of the turn I want them to take with Solo, and I would love personally for it to be a Samoan spike from Solo to Roman Reigns. That is the reason why he finally drops that title.
Wow.
It will put Solo over the moon and give him credibility beyond belief.
It would.
Again, long-term booking, because he said on SmackDown a couple weeks ago he'll solve the problem, and he looked in Roman's direction when he said it. I don't know if people caught that, but that'd be my choice to be the breakout.
I agree with you, because he definitely needs something as a singles competitor. This guy was former North American champion.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not forget about that. I mean, he's walking in the steps of Umaga, and Umaga was a former Intercontinental champion. Like I agree with you on that, bro. He Solo needs some. He needs some. Damn, I think that's gonna happen. I see that more than Chad Gable. I see
They
that
dropped the
happening.
ball with Chad, in my opinion, because in my humble opinion, when he had that match with Gunther, that would have been the perfect opportunity to pull the trigger
Yeah,
on him.
yeah,
Gunther, in my opinion, wouldn't have really lost too much, but
right.
it would have built Chad Gable up so well. But I think they kind of missed the opportunity to do that. But yeah, I would say this could be the vessel, the Rumble match. This could be the vessel to kind of make people say like, "Hey, Solo really is the real deal, and he's gonna
Mm.
be a major problem for years to come." So that's my pick to be a
Jeez.
breakout.
I'm with you. I'm
Um,
with you 100% on that. I'm with you. I didn't even think about Solo, bro, because you just so right, and it makes sense with the bloodline because eventually the guy's gonna have to break. He's been the loyalist. Is
mhm.
that a word? Loyalist.
Most loyal, yeah,
Yeah, most loyal bloodline member,
yep.
and he's been to me the besides Sami Zayn one of the best characters, man, because he just standing there with his arms full. He's the muscle, so he just standing
Yep.
there. Like funny stuff has been said. Of course, the Uzi thing, and but
He the
Solo
only
didn't
one
break.
that didn't break character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't break. Like so, and then now we're starting to hear him talk more.
Mhm.
We didn't hear him talk at first. Wow, that's long term booking for you. I can see that. I can see that. Okay. Okay.
So sticking in the vein of what Philly G was talking about earlier,
Mm-hmm.
with the Rumble, it's almost like a tradition. There's always like some big surprise entrant that you didn't see coming.
Mm-hmm.
A couple years ago we had Jeff Jarrett. We've had
Mm,
Edge make a surprise comeback. MVP, Kevin Nash.
mm,
Bubba Ray Dudley. Who
mm,
do you think is going to be the surprise return in the
mm.
men's Rumble match this year?
I'm glad you asked that. Um, my surprise should well, who I think should be my surprise entry is like Mr. Kennedy. I want to see Mr. Kennedy, man.
Yeah,
Mr. Kennedy. Bring him back.
that'd be
Bring him
dope.
back. Bring him back. Let's see Mr. Kennedy, man. We need somebody that's gonna he could definitely spruce up the United States. But you're a little old, but and they bring our old cats back. Mr. Kennedy or hmm, hmm, nah, I would say Goldberg. It's gonna be trash. Yeah, Goldberg. Ah. I want to see people want to see somebody we ain't seen in a long time, and Mr. Kennedy will be that guy because he was a star. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna stick on that, Mr. Kennedy. I'm gonna stick on Mr. Kennedy.
All
What
right.
you
So,
think?
like I did before,
Uh
I got a possibility expectation and then a complete fantasy expectation.
oh.
I'm gonna start off with my complete fantasy expectation.
Okay.
The pop that this man would get would be, I kid you not, on the level of like Stone Cold, The
Mm.
Rock.
He said Stone Cold. So if that's gonna be Stone Cold level, it got to be somebody. It got to be somebody great. Who can it be? Hmm. Who can it be, ladies and gentlemen? It said Stone Cold Pop. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody that can get that loud and get going like that. Uh
My
uh
bad. That was my fault, ladies and gentlemen. That was Triple H calling me. He's watching the show. He heard what Big A said, and he's offering me a contract to join the creative World Wrestling.
let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go, Mark. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I knew you could do it. Take me with you. Mark, you having all kind of problems here. It might be Kane turning off or Undertaker turning off the Undertaker. No, Undertaker ain't gonna come back. Can't be. No. Uh,
See,
I said
now
Undertaker.
now I'm getting calls from Bruce Pritchard, man. Good lord.
Oh God. That's an
But
idiot. He's an idiot.
like I was saying, a complete fantasy booking for a surprise return at the Rumble. It's just complete fantasy. But I swear to you not, if he were to come back at this Rumble, it'd be one of the loudest pops of all time.
Mm.
What if this is the 2024 Royal Rumble is the event and the place where we finally get to see the return of Big freaking E, man.
That would be major huge.
After the
Damn, I
injury
didn't
he
think about that.
sustained and the way that the New Day has been keeping his name alive on TV, I do not think there'll be a soul in that arena or at home watching that event that would not get out of their seat and cheer when they hear Wale's song come over the loudspeakers. Big E would be the absolute home run return, in my opinion, for a complete fantasy. I don't even know if the man been cleared yet, but that's my pick. Now, my possibility booking, it's realistic. There's a chance, it's a possibility, and it's my idea for a WrestleMania match. And I already know what you're gonna say. As soon as I say it, you're gonna be like, "Hey, yo, take my money right now." Philly G hinted at it. What if making his debut at the Royal Rumble, we get the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada setting up a match with Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania?
How much? Just that's the wrong question. How much? How much?
Man,
Damn. Oh my
I
God.
don't know what you're gonna do about the promo situation with him,
Terrible.
but
Promo's terrible.
man, just just let them two wrestle. This don't even put no promo on it. Just let them go out there and wrestle.
I know, right? Who could talk for Okada? You had to hire
God, I
like
don't
somebody
know.
like Sonny Bono from back in the day, WCW. Sonny Bono. Who could talk for him? He be Paul Heyman guy.
If my man's wasn't tied up in AEW, if my man's wasn't tied up in AEW, I would say the absolute perfect person would have been Kenny Omega because he speaks fluent English and
Yeah, you
Japanese.
do. You do.
Uh, but yeah, I don't know who you would get to be his mouthpiece.
He would need to. He would need to be. I'm not. I can't talk. He would need a woman.
That would definitely put him over with an American audience for sure. I feel like a female mouthpiece with him would do on the main roster what Zelina did for Andrade in
There
NXT.
you go. And the perfect person for that is, I know she's probably ain't clear yet, but Alexa Bliss.
Uh, can you take her serious enough to do that?
Yes, because she's terrible in the ring, but she's a good, decent promo. Look what she did for Buddy Murphy. And
Her ex fiance.
yeah, Buddy Murphy. Yeah, what's the tag team name? Damn, forgot.
I know what you're talking about, Elder.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy Murphy and whole name was Blake.
Blake. Damn.
I can't. His wife just passed away too, and I
Yeah.
hate I can't remember his name. But
Wesley Blake. Wesley
yeah,
Blake. Wesley
yeah.
Blake. Yeah. It was boring, but she was like the only thing. Like, I mean, I think Okada, because he's a good looking guy. That's why
Yeah.
I say he needs a female. And then he got the gimmick, the Rainmaker, which he's probably going to bring.
I'll just keep him silent. Just let the mouthpiece do all the talking.
Yeah. Just keep him quiet. Just let him mow through some people. Not like a beast, but more, just regular technical mow through. That'd be cool, man.
Yeah, just
That'd
gotta
be
find the
cool.
right mouthpiece for him. But that'd be my pick.
Mhm.
Now, here's where it gets a little bit more interesting.
Okay.
Who's your pick to win the 2024 Men's Royal Rumble match?
You got me. Barbara Walters. Check that guy out right here. uh, I was thinking about this all week. Well, last week, I mean. It's two winners, possibly. One, I would say uh Drew McIntyre. I know he won, what was it?
He won 2020.
2020. It's 4 years ago. I know he won, and that's kind of like it's not a big gap, you know, but it makes sense because he's been chasing it so long, and that's really the guy that can really go for the world heavyweight title. Um, and the other one is CM Punk. CM Punk has it. That's the only thing he hasn't won is a Royal Rumble. He's former Intercontinental, Tag Team, WWE, World Heavyweight, United States. I mean, he's won all the titles, but he hasn't won that Royal Rumble. He's won Elimination Chamber, I believe. So yeah, definitely. I would say definitely CM Punk. More realistically, it should be like Drew McIntyre, but I know he's not going to get it. Oh yeah, one more, Gunther. What? But what, Mark? What are they doing? Because and not to jump, not to jump so long in it, but my thing is Triple H and WWE. They should have made the Rumble for the World Heavyweight title and just take it off Rollins. He's hurt. He's going to be hurt for a while. He cannot perform at that high level that he normally performs at. He can't even hardly do the stomp. He got to come down on that leg. So, I mean, what can he do? He got the Falcon's Arrow, the Frog Splash. Like, he got all these moves, the Suicide Dive. All these moves come off his leg. This guy can't wrestle. Take the belt off of him and put it in the Rumble like they did in '92. That could have been a bigger nostalgia moment. Put it in '92 and have Drew McIntyre walk away with it.
16.
16 they did it?
Yeah, they put the WWE title on the line.
Okay.
Triple H won.
They need to do it. They need to do it. It's something that they need to do, man, because Rollins can't go, man. I know Rollins, I'm a fighting champion, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but realistically, man, you're hurt. All your moves are high power, high risk moves, and you need them legs, man. Put the world title on the line at Rumble. McIntyre come in, McIntyre win. It'll be McIntyre and Punk. When and Rumble come back. I mean, not Rumble. When Rollins come back, which will probably be next year's Rumble. It's gonna be a long time. He's gonna be out.
Why do you think an MCL injury is gonna take that long? The MCL ain't as bad as an ACL.
Okay, so if you want to go SummerSlam,
it ain't gonna be that long either.
Well, you got to do something. You got to do something on a major.
He's got a grade 2 MCL sprain.
I wouldn't have him to come back and win it though, because what he was doing with it.
I think there's potential there for a huge story. Mm-hmm. If Punk were to win, the storyline writes itself. Mm-hmm. Of Punk versus Rollins, like the careers quite literally parallel each other. Like mm-hmm. going from ROH to the developmental in WWE to finally getting your shot on the main roster, Mr. Money in the Bank, winning your first world championship. Yeah, like quite literally, they're literally like the identical story between the two of them. So that is already built and ready to go for them. If Punk were to win it, he's kind of like my realistic choice right now.
Yeah.
But host, I gotta tell you, with a grade 2 MCL sprain, he can recover if he opts not to have surgery. He can recover in time for Mania. And
shit.
That's like a month, maybe 2 month injury right there. I've had it myself. I had to go to physical therapy for over a month, but I didn't have to get under the knife. I didn't have to get cut. And by the time I finished physical therapy and finally got like my mental confidence back, I was pretty much fine. So
but all right, so let's say he come back right in Mania. That means so now you put Gunther as the winner because now them two are feuding. Gunther this year should be World Heavyweight Champion.
No doubt.
It's time. It's way beyond time. And keep the Intercontinental as well. He need to do some Ultimate Warrior stuff. But still, Rollins is. I mean, just the way he wrestled, his style. He need 100% knee.
I mean, he came back from tearing his ACL, LCL, and meniscus in his left knee.
That's true.
years ago and came back, and you almost completely forgotten he even had that injury. So,
That's true. That's
in
true.
in my humble opinion, if anybody's got the genetics and the medical science to back them up to come
Seth
back
Rollins.
better than ever, it'd be Seth.
Okay.
History has shown that he can do it. If the injury is too severe and they take that match off of the table or feel like it might not happen,
Mhm.
then I think the backup plan for the world title would almost have to be somebody versus Drew. I don't know. I don't know who the baby face would be,
Pump.
but I almost feel like, and this is where the storyline gets better for it.
True.
Host, and this is where this is where I think you're gonna get invested,
Uh-huh.
right? My backup plan if Seth gets hurt. You do Drew versus Gunther at Mania for the World Heavyweight title. Drew finally wins his World Championship in front of a large audience. He finally gets that WrestleMania moment. And before he can even celebrate too long, out comes Damian Priest to cash in Money in the Bank and steal that moment from
It's a
him.
good idea. Yeah, because I forgot about that. What you gonna do with Damian Priest? You got all these stars competing for the world title, but what you got the Money in the Bank just sitting there?
And that could also be the, I don't want to say cop out, but the exit strategy if Seth tries to rehab the knee and it's determined like he's too hurt to go. The cop out could be you have Damian cash in his Money in the Bank to take the title off of him, and then like Damian.
It's kind of like what Rollins did to Reigns. It's 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, dude. I can see that. You got to do something with Damian Priest. And now you cannot fail with the Money in the Bank because it's been failing these past couple of years. Baron Corbin having he failed.
That was
John Cena had it, he failed.
Like, Cena's I can somewhat forgive because it would have felt too obvious that the 100% cash in rate plus Super Cena equals overly predictable win. So I'm not mad at him failing. But between Damian Sandow and Baron Corbin, I don't know who was worse.
Oh God.
Or even if you want to throw his name in there too, freaking Otis. They're all three of them are in the running for the worst
Rumble
Money in
on
the
the
Bank
roof.
winner.
Oh, jeez.
all three of them are in the running for worst Money in the Bank winners ever.
Rey Mysterio with his mysterious parachute because he got thrown off the building. And did he come in the Raw the next day?
No comment.
Get out of here. That's Vince. That ain't make sense. We're not that dumb. What? Wow. Put Gunther in there.
As long as we don't get a repeat of '99 when Vince McMahon won it, I'm good.
Wow. Man, what was I? Oh man, I remember watching. I do remember watching it, and I was like, Vince. It's kind of like one of them. You know, I can't wait to. I can't wait to win. Who gonna win? Who gonna find out? And then you like, Vince. Oh come on, man! I stayed up for this. What? Oh.
Not only did you stay up, you paid money for that.
Word. It was $44 at the time.
Oh man.
God.
Hey, either way, no matter which way you slice it, this is probably shaping up to be the most interesting Royal Rumble we've had in quite a while. It's so much unpredictability on the card. You don't know who's going to return, who has a chance to win. You really don't know what the road to WrestleMania holds for us. And to be real with you, that's kind of the best way to have it. Keep fans guessing, keep them on their toes, and not have any of that predictable nonsense we've had the last couple of years. But
True.
Those are our predictions, ladies and gentlemen, for the 2024 Royal Rumble match. Before we get out of here, host, do you have anything you want to say to people at home?
Yeah, man. Yeah, come check us out again, man. We will be back. We will be back Monday. We'll be back Monday, man. At 7? We'll be back at 7 o'clock, man. Come check us out. We will have the results of the 2024 Royal Rumble, and it will be hosted by Barbara Walters. Barbara Walters' legitimate son.
Hey, man.
That dude can answer questions, boy. Holy smoke about it. But yeah, come check
I
us out
appreciate
today, man. Come on back Monday and check us out, man. Again, the River Sports Talk Show this Saturday will be canceled. Will be canceled, man. No problems at all. Got to work. Got to work. Got to work. So it is what it is. Show will be canceled. River Sports Talk Show again will be canceled Saturday, but this show right here, we will be talking some pro wrestling Monday night, 7 p.m. And hopefully, if everything's all said, man, we will have the villain Cisco back on the show, man, to talk some Royal Rumble results. And again, it will be hosted by Mr. Episode himself. That's it, Mr. Episode.
Hey, man. Well, y'all know the saying by now. That's our show for this evening. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, getting to talk a little wrestling. If you like this content, you like the work that we do, the best way to let us know and the best way to support us is to give us a thumbs up. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss another episode of Talk to 'em Wrestling and the other very high quality content we create for you guys here on the Real to Sports Podcast.
Yeah.
Like I said before, we cover the NBA, we cover the NFL, we cover college football, we cover HBCU football, we cover the UFL, and we cover pro wrestling. ESPN ain't giving you that kind of content.
No.
NFL Network ain't doing it. Now there's NBA TV. You only get that kind of coverage right here on the R2 brand.
That's right.
But without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and get out of here for the night. I'm Young Mark. It's been a pleasure to host another episode of the show with you guys. That's my tag team partner, Big A. Y'all know the saying, be safe and stay safe. We are out.
Thank you.